Let's do zinc first, and then the rest. Yeah, let's put something under the feet. Life did not prepare me for this. Alright men, let's get started. We need 5 minutes to take a breath. That's nice. Beautiful. That's beautiful. We need to take the antenna out. Pilot performs reconnaissance of targets for impact. An enemy motorized vehicle is spotted, used for logistics. But it has already been hit. There's nothing there. There's just some kind of motorized vehicle. We hit the motorcycle, and the guys hit the motorized vehicle. There are PMNs in a pile, you can hit them. I am now, on the opposite side of the channel is the enemy. There's some ATGMs, we can drop there. Enemy position spotted with shots for the Fagot anti-tank missile system. On my way back, 29%. I'll show you a new drop. For 2 cumulative rounds of ammunition. What's the friends is saying? Today. Look, the satellites are there. They're shooting. Connect the drop. That's it, we have this one. I don't like it. No, not even that way. Yes, it's from the same manufacturer. You plug it in now and this detail. And this part will be pushed out. No, I checked it when I was there. It's something with it, 3 of them. That's not right, look at this shit. Well, like this. Brother, can I take it up? Wait, Zora is flying now anyway. My advice, then, is to leave the standard spike. The standard knows. You just made it for yourself. It's inertial. It works on the inertial system, only. No powder, understood? Yes, he doesn't need anything. When you cut the chamfer, around, from the head, right here, you see the one that stood out. When you cut off this chamfer, I'll just show you. Tarek, what's the target? Zora, have you dropped it already? No, I just put it in. Come on, fly, look where. Show me. They're carrying the wounded man, get in here. They're dragging him this way. Did you understand where are you? It's right in front of us. Well, almost, yes. And where is the crossing? There's the crossing. It's kind of down, right? Well, let's try. Enemy radio operator pulling a cable to establish field communications. When he hears the drone, he starts to run away, leaving the cable and equipment behind. The first VOG hits the trees but does not detonate. The second VOG was blown away by the wind, but the target was partially achieved and the enemy radio operator's work was stopped. Planned work on the previously reconnoitered routes of enemy logistics. The first VOG is dropped to determine the wind direction. The second VOG is dropped on the move. But due to the strong winds, a direct hit was not achieved. However, the enemy infantry is constantly under stress and does not feel safe. This infantryman is in pretty good shape and will run at this pace until he reaches the safe greenery. Despite the strong winds, the pilot tries to hit the shots for the Fagot anti-tank missile system. The hit is close, but not enough to detonate. We see the enemy infantry carrying bags of something that they have previously explored. Logistical route. Yes, I'm already there. Oh, that's good. Yeah, only the wind and they can. How many meters are you planning to drop? Let's see. With a Mavic, prepare drop. Yeah, you'll make them nervous too. The first drop is to determine the wind direction. Despite the difficult weather conditions, the pilot knows the wind direction and makes a direct hit. I got it, guys. 200. Really? Yes. You're cool. The enemy infantryman falls and lies without moving. Guys, 200. No, 300. In this shot we see an example of how Russians do not leave their own people behind. His ally runs past him without even trying to help him. He's moving, look. Look. 300, well, that's okay, maybe it will, yeah. Another his friend runs past him without trying to help. He threw his helmet through his pipe. Look, he's running away. The infantryman who was hit by a VOG continues to run. Well, they're getting close to landing, guys. You can see that he is not doing well. It would probably be better if he didn't come to Ukrainian land. Anyway, Tarek, did you fly? Plus, well, they went into the bushes here, like you could throw it into the bushes. Upon entering the position, the pilot recorded a 120mm mortar hit on the enemy position. Planned work on enemy logistics routes continues. Hearing the sound of the drone, the infantryman hides under a tree, but the pilot can see him clearly. The strong wind makes it impossible to hit the target accurately, but the enemy infantryman realizes that he is being hunted and begins to run through the forest. The drones with the drops do not allow the enemy infantry to feel safe almost anywhere. Another drop on infantry that moving between positions. The infantryman is speeding up. And so the drones make the Russians run the whole day. Another episode of work on the previously reconnoitered enemy logistics. A direct hit. The Russians are hiding, realizing that the drop can be repeated. Unfortunately, the second drop missed the target, as the wind is quite different and variable on different echelons. The weather was very difficult and not suitable for drops on that day. Russians start evacuating the wounded man. After carrying him to the nearest trench, they try to hide him in a hole. The shooting takes place from the remote control. Unfortunately, the drone and the map were shot by the enemy during a combat mission. The pilot, with new ammunition, enters the target. The enemy infantry, having heard the drone, begins to run in different directions. It looks quite comical. But this tactic helps them. It is difficult for the pilot to predict their trajectory and difficult to aim. The Russians continue to run like rabbits in the bushes in different directions trying to hide. Fear of the drone forced the Russians to leave their wounded friend. Another illustration of the saying that Russians do not leave their people behind. The pilot drops high explosive ammunition on a fortification with enemy infantry. It is extremely difficult to get into such a gap in a strong wind. The enemy infantry begins to shoot back at the drone. No, these backpacks on top. Well, guys, you need to get this stuff out of there. Do you want your teammate to do that? We'll get our stuff in. Give me the suitcases, the boxes. It won't fit in there. Will HE close it now? Yes, they said they'll close it now. I made 13 drops. I purposely wear the RPS without these so that I can. You have to throw it 15 times to hit someone. And what are we doing? We're flying around, watching, for luck. But there is no such thing as luck. You just have to fly and drop. No, you don't need to save your ammunition. If you save ammunition, the efficiency will be low.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, put like. I would love to see your thoughts in the comments.